Hello, glorious, tiny, medium-sized Spillway that I haven't seen in a good while. How the hell are you today? It's been exactly a year since I saw you last, and the last time that Boo and I came here, there was about 200 to 300 dead silver carp. All we caught were gar and some sadness and some bad odor. But today, we are back to check it out, and clearly, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but there's about 100 bluegill there, 100 bluegill there, seen a couple crappies, so there's definitely new life. Let's see what else is in here. Stuff and things, pow. What is going on, you dirty old stash bags? It is me, and I'm back at my favorite spillway last early spring, or something like that. There was a lot of big fish in here. There's giant silvers, too many of them because it killed everything off. There's giant carp, buffalo, caught some walleyes, bass, bluegills, catfish, bullheads, just about everything. And yeah, it's been exactly a year as I said. So let's see what got pushed in here, but clearly I can't stop looking at it, and it's very rude of me not to look at the camera, but there's literally fish everywhere. Sad thing is, most of them look tiny, but I've seen at least 300 fish and I've walked like 10 feet, so. Yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of things, throwing lures, got corn, night crawlers, really kind of hope to catch a carp, even though the past couple videos have been carp videos, but I mean, top of the line is catfish, walleye, bass, and maybe some big crappie or something, I don't know. But yeah, come along with me, see what the hell we can catch, give it a few hours, and hopefully we can catch something big. I have no doubts we're gonna catch something though, from the looks of it. I really hope you guys can see that. They're just everywhere. Most of them are tiny, but some of them are bigger. Hey, look, a frog. Hi, frog bud. But yeah, there was literally piles and piles of silver carp bodies right there. And I saw one like spine, but that's really about it. I think the vultures ate them all. When we came here and all the dead fish were around, there was like 30 vultures up in the trees up there, so they probably just had a damn heyday. But yeah, I'm excited. Excited to see that the water's clear. I'm excited to see that there's fish everywhere, but the fish everywhere are small, so it is kind of concerning. It can be hard when there's that many small fish around to actually catch big fish because, yeah, the small little peckerheads get to it first, but hopefully we can do some sight fishing or something. I did see a couple crappies that look 10 inches, so that's gonna be the goal, one of the mini goals. All right, to start, I'm gonna throw corn on the bottom. I just wanna see if it'll get ripped to shreds by the bluegill or if we actually have any sort of chance to catch a carp. Because while carp aren't the most desirable, and I'm kind of sick of them right now, they are big and they do fight hard, so. That might be our key to catching something big. Got the name brand corn today, not that cheap shit. Good old Del Monte. Del Monte. One more plus about corn over crawlers is you can eat it. I'm kind of hungry, so. Man, oh man. That's some good shit. Can't wait to see what my poops look like tonight. Corny. Guaranteed. Alright, you nasty little bluegills. You don't eat my corn, okay? You stay away. Alright, so I instantly broke off the bottom nightcrawler rig. The last tiny spillway I was at, like this, I caught some walleyes on a blade bait. So we're gonna throw around a blade bait for a little bit, maybe try a swim bait. And then, last but not least, we are going to fish with a bobber and gulp and just start hammering them, I presume. But first, let's see if we can catch a predator. Not a child predator, a fish predator. Kind of weird, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Oh shit, that wasn't a bluegill. Oh bud, that was big. That thing just got slammed. I'm not sure if that was on camera or not, but this thing just got plowed. Okay, we can confirm there's more than bluegills. I guess we already knew there was small crappie and gar, but that thing doubled this rod over and was just dumping line. It's a good sign. Good sign. Feel good about our choice to come here today. It's been a while, but feel good now. Let's try loosening it even more. The next time we're just gonna tighten it down if we miss another one. But I just had it kind of halfway loose, so we'll try the all the way loose. God, that thing got hammered. Wish we would have caught that, or even had a chance to catch that, but we should get another shot. That didn't take long. Got something. What do I got? It's either a billy bass. Yep, it's a billy bass. Not bad. I mean, not great, but not bad. all the tiny bluegills we're seeing. We will certainly take a little 12-inch Larry, 10-inch Larry, however long of a Larry this is. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Hammered it on the fall. Now let's see if he has any toothy walleye friends. Something's happening to the corn, but it almost scooped. Got it. I was gonna say it looks smaller, but it definitely does not seem smaller. What do we got here? That thing was dumping line. Hell yeah. Look at that clear water. Badass. Smallest carp I've caught in a very long time. But it's pretty. And it's bigger than the tiny bluegills. I'll stop saying that now because clearly there's fish that are bigger than the tiny bluegills. Got the one bass, the one carp, and it appears the Spillway's doing okay. Which is good because I was really sad about this one dying off. Like really sad. Now I don't have to be. Let's keep it going though. We have sightings slash catchings of like 5 different species, so we'll keep it going and see what else we can muster, but so far so okay-ish and stuff. I mean, when you come down to a place that last time you were here had about 100, 200, 300 silver carp floating at the top of it dying, you try not to set your expectations too high, so I didn't. But at the same time, it's been a year, so I was hopeful. I was hopeful. And I was right. Figured some new fish would have got pushed in here. 365 days is a long time, and she appears to be doing well. Not great, but well. Now the question is, did a real big fish get pushed in here? Because that's still up for debate. That is still up for debate. Hammered. Hammered. Not giant, but now there's something on the blade bait. I don't even think it's big, it's just angry. Yep. Another largie. A little dark one. That's a cool looking fella. He's fighting hard. A little fatty. I'm catching more largemouth out of spillways this year than I have probably ever. So that's a plus. But yeah, a little update. I actually took the time to tie on a fluorocarbon leader because my blade bait was getting a little too tangled. And yeah, the straight braid kind of causes that. I mean, obviously it's still gonna tangle with a fluorocarbon leader, but the chances are far, far less likely. So took the time to do it. And then the next step is trying to catch some of the bigger crappie we've been seeing. And maybe some gar, but corn's getting hit pretty regularly. They seem kind of like 1 pound carp for the most part. So I haven't even really been picking it up and trying to catch them. Just letting them play with it until one of them just absolutely hammers it. But ever since I caught that one, the carp seem to have got kind of smart. But if all the carp are that size, then I don't really care because, I don't know. I guess that size carp is fun-ish, but we've been catching a lot of 5 to 10 pounders, so those small ones aren't really that fun. But 2 largemouth made about, I don't know, 50 casts with the blade bait, which is not that good of a ratio, but could be worse. And yeah, the corn's getting hit again. Better? I figured if I left it in there long enough, one would just swim up and just absolutely hammer it, which I was right. Got about 15 bites on corn, and they just kept dicking around. So I was waiting until one hooked itself, and this one did. About the same size, maybe a little smaller. Kind of cool watching them swim in the clear water though. They go ape shit and got some pretty good colors because of the clear water too. So suppose it could be worse. 2 1 pound bass, 2 1 pound carp, fish everywhere. From the dead, dying fish kill Spillway. Give it a few years, this son bitch will be back in her prime, I bet. Maybe a little longer. There was seriously like, it seemed like there was like 50 fish in here that were 5 to 15 pounds, which is just insane. So it might take a little longer than 3 years to get back there, but you never know. All depends what the glorious tube spills out, throws up, pukes up, spits up, gushes out, unloads, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this is what we're doing for now. Don't feel the need to change yet, but at some point I'm gonna have to. To what, I'm not sure, but it's always good to try new stuff. Lost my blade bait, so I'm gonna try this little mini panther doodle. See if we can't get something on that. Could potentially get bluegill or crappie, and yeah, I think it'd just be more fun catching them on a panther doodle. So we're gonna try this. Clouds came out and it got windier, so I can't really see them anymore, but based on the weather, that's supposed to not last very long. So I really wanted to try to sight fish the crappie. Hey, well, most of the bluegills we're seeing out there are a lot smaller than this, so yeah, panther doodle's gonna get the bigger ones. Not a bad little bluegill. He's pretty beat up. I'm not sure. Kind of almost looks like it's from a catfish. Could just be from coming in the tube though, but might have to try cut bait eventually. Cool. Species number 3, blue gale on the panther doodle. Hoping for a crappie, but he hammered it. He hammered it, so we'll take it. I'm actually pretty shocked that the nightcrawler isn't just getting ripped to shreds on the bottom. But as you've seen, all the panty fish are just kind of up towards the surface doing whatever the hell they're doing. I mean, not a bad one again. Everything's coming in twos. Sorry, that was a little rough. 2 carp, 2 bass, 2 gales. What's next? Hopefully 2 walleyes. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I do know one thing. The night crawler is coming off. I mean, literally not even touched. Small little night crawler on the bottom. Not even touched. Guarantee they rip it to shreds now, though. Yep. Odd. Well, I guess back to corn on the bottom with this. I do want to try cut bait before I leave. Yeah, let's try cut bait. That being said, we still have plenty of time, so before I leave is a while. Maybe not. Maybe we'll go try another spillway too. Haven't quite decided, but corn's going on this for now. I know that. I'm gonna try one more lure, I think. Nah, screw that. Just start fishing with a bobber. Got bigger jig heads, so we should be able to, I don't know. Well, they're not big, but the hook's kind of big. So we shouldn't catch too many tiny fish, but who knows? All I know is I think the panther doodle's done about all it's gonna do. We're definitely ditching that. What's the point of these little skinny bobbers like this? Anyway, corn got hit instantly. Seems a little better. No. Somehow I snagged a carp with corn. Oh no, it's hooked in the mouth. That's old darky. One of the darker carp I've ever seen. Well, there's plenty of those dudes in here, and apparently they don't want night crawlers at all, because I'm not even shitting you, the night crawlers were in the water for like at least 20 to 30 minutes. Not a single thing even tried to eat them. What's wrong with the fish in here? I've never once met a fish that didn't want to eat a night crawler, but I guess today is the day. Today is the day. I thought that one was a little bit better at first, but it wasn't. He is a picky little bee though, because he didn't even want to eat night crawlers. These fish broken or something? I think they might. I think they might. But my bobber's gonna sink a little bit, so that's kind of lame. But it should keep it towards the surface enough that we should be able to catch some fish on it. First cast, baby crappie. Bigger jig head hook. Get it done. Saw something much bigger than that though, so hopefully we can get one of them. Kind of sad about it though. The first time I ever came here a long time ago, I caught some like 13-inch crappies. Multiple. I missed them. Luckily for me, it doesn't take a long time for crappies to grow, so those little shit should be fairly decent size in the next year or two, I'd imagine. Alright, we've changed 97 times, but this is what we're doing for now. I'll let you know if I change something. Okay, bye. Bye. I mean, there's so many of them in here. If these were like 8-9 inches, I would eat them. Water's fairly clean. They look kind of tasty. They're just a little pathetic. How long does it take crappies to grow? I don't think it's very long. Pretty sure they're pretty fast growers in general, so maybe I can come back in a month and do a crappie catch and cook or something. Maybe a little bit longer than a month after looking at that one I just had hooked, but you get the drift. You get the drift. Just catch another carp quick. They all start feeling a little better at the beginning, but they just never are. This one might be though. Sure is fighting harder. Am I recording? I am recording. Yeah, a little better. They're just so colorful in this clear water. They got their tans. I mean, still small compared to what I've been catching, but I mean, definitely big fish of the day. Big enough that I ain't just gonna boat flip it. Yeah, actually I am. Hold up, fluorocarbon. Hold up. Well, it's the first one I had a hard time grabbing. Not saying I have big hands or anything, but a little fatty. What's up, whiskered bud? How's your day going? Good? Good. It's kind of like derpy a little bit too, almost. Later, friend. Later, friend. All right, glorious Spillway. Glad to see you are doing better. You're not doing fantastic. You're not doing as good as you once were, but you are in fact doing better, and you're doing better than you last were, if that makes any sense. Definitely fish here. Need some time to grow, but then we'll be back to violate your ass. Alrighty, well, nothing super spectacular, but like I said, I mean, I'm pretty sure every single fish in here was dead besides like 3 gar, and yeah, now there's like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was 1,000 fish. There's bluegills everywhere. We could pretty much catch crappie and bluegills at will. 2 bass, maybe missed a walleye, and I don't know, I caught like 5 or 6 carp. Everything was kind of smallish, but yeah, I still had a good time, and makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside that there's actually fish in here again, because Lord knows that I loved this place last spring. But anyway, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. I'm not gonna come back for a while, but maybe look for a check-in towards the end of this year and see if anything big got pushed in, or see if the fish that are in here got any bigger. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go fish some other spot maybe, or maybe I'm gonna go do house stuff. I don't really know. That's kind of irrelevant, but yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Bye.